I just finished teaching a development circle for Intuition 101 with the Spirit World. Super cool to connect with all these beautiful, like-minded souls who were so open to learn. They were absolutely phenomenal. If you want to hear more about their experiences, I'm going to be sharing, you will hear their takeaways and their experiences. This is beyond wow. I'm so grateful that I was able to serve for Spirit. And what I learned today is that when we serve for Spirit and we step into doing this work, being vulnerable is really what it's all about. I showed up as a vulnerable human being who said, Spirit, take my energy, use my light, and allow me to serve and help others learn how to connect and do this. And I'll tell you, by doing that, it allowed me to just step out of my ego self and to step into my authentic self. I feel like I helped so many people, and from their responses and their experiences, I know I've touched hearts and souls.
You're welcome. I think you're great little mediums. This is wonderful. Beginning stages. So yeah, you don't want to go out and hang your shingle, but you want to practice, I would say. Really step into just the development part, because this is the beginning. You're learning, and this isn't even everything. This is just enough to get started, because I know you were saying there's so many different realms. There are. And this is just like a beginner crash course. Like, this is a lot for a beginner class, but I wanted to really give you the tools so you went home and you weren't like, oh my God, what's this? How do I do this? This way, at least you have tools to know that love never dies. If you didn't get it right, doesn't mean it wasn't good, because you might go home later and see, oh my God, I did pick up a lot of this stuff, or maybe you just didn't know, or whatever. So give yourself a good round of applause. You did a great job. And I hope that we'll come to another one. Did you guys enjoy this? Yeah. Did anybody, what was your biggest takeaway?
Doing something for somebody else.
Awesome. Yes. Being, like we were saying about being vulnerable and allowing ourselves to be open enough to share that from our heart. That's a big thing. Putting yourself out there and not being right, and not knowing if you're right. You know what I mean? So it's trust. Good job. How about you, Anne-Marie?
With the big, I didn't really think I had the ability, and it's tough.
Yep. It's like a flower, right? It has to unfurl, and it's like peeling back those layers. And a lot of it is doing our own work on ourselves. That's how you really get good at it, is you have to do your work, because when you're reading for people, when you start doing this, if you want to do it professionally, you have to have healed your stuff, or it's all going to come up in every reading that comes in, and you're going to be like losing your stuff in front of these people. So you have to do your work. But it's definitely a calling, and it's something that everybody can do if you feel called to it. But thank you. That's awesome. And now you have a better understanding.
Understanding that it wasn't just me that thought I was strange for thinking it, but now that it's real.
Yes. See, we're not weirdos, right? We are and we aren't. It's all good. We have our group of highly sensitive people, which we all usually are highly sensitive people. And we're just very aware of the spirit world, where most people, they're just oblivious. So it's great. And what was
mine was the more that we use our voice and let the messages come out, the more messages want to come out. So we can't hold ourselves back and stay in our head. We have to be in flow and let the messages come out.
Absolutely. That's beautiful, and thank you.
Validation that we all have the ability. Mm-hmm. I mean, I always knew there was something, but I think it's hard to put your finger on it, but like just being here, you're like, this is kind of this and this is this, mm-hmm. Kind of puts things into better perspective.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad that happened for you. That's great. Go ahead, ladies. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's the key, is really just to be open. And so many people, they're just not sure what to expect. There's a lot of fear. But I think you guys were so open. So thank you for being so open, because it really does make a difference.
Right and celebrated. I feel like
that's so awesome. Because you really have to be able to come to a place where you can do that and feel safe. And that's my big thing. I want people to feel like this is a sacred, safe space. What happens here stays here. Thank you for being so authentic and real, because that's really what we're all trying to do. Great job. How about you, Fawn?
I just love being around like-minded people and people who are sort of on the path, trying to find things. And I thought that the meditation was really powerful. I really resonated.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Did everybody else enjoy that too? Good. Yay. Okay. And then
trust came up a couple times for me. So I'm always been a doubter. Like, and as soon as that doubt comes in, it just shuts everything down. So
that's true.
Kind of whatever came in, I wrote down, even if it's not right.
And did you prove yourself wrong?
Yeah, and stuff. So
That's great. And so that's another thing, when doubt creeps in, say it anyway, just like what you're saying, because that's where we block ourselves. And you'll go, I'm not getting anything. And literally, you were getting pericoma, whether it made sense or not, you were getting it. One more thing I just want to share. I have an online development circle. If anybody wants to develop further, you know the basics. Every week we meet and we develop there, and you just send it through Zoom. It's all through Zoom, which is great. People leave and they're like, this felt so good.
I'm so grateful if you're seeing this, if you're enjoying this, if you love this channel. Maybe you're one of the people who I was teaching today. Let us know in the comments below what your experience has been and working with me. If you'd like to work with me, let me know. I would love to connect with you. Anyway, I'm Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium. I'm so glad you're here. If you want to develop your gifts and abilities with Spirit World a little further, let me know. I'm putting together a course where we're going to go in depth into everything that I taught today and then some. So if you want to learn to develop your gifts and abilities as an evidential psychic medium, this is something you're definitely going to want to check out. Join the waitlist and I will let you know as soon as it becomes available. I'm also putting together a book. It's just about finished. It's the steps you need to take in order to develop your mediumship and connect. So excited you want to learn. And thank you for being on my channel. I'm super grateful. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.